Good morning, everybody. My name's Tim Cruz. I'm the Plymouth DA, and I'm glad to be here today to help once again kick off Handle with Care here in the town of Plymouth. With us today, we have Plymouth Superintendent Chris Campbell. We have Eddie Jacoubs from the DA's office, who has been here for a long time, working really hard on lots of different things. Chief Mike Botieri, and Melinda Kneeland from the United Way and the Family Resource Center. And all these different groups, I think, have done a great job here in the town of Plymouth, helping the kids that need the help the most when they need it the most. So although we've been doing a version, I think it's fair to say, of Handle with Care for the last 12 years or so, when we started out with children who witnessed violence and domestic violence in the city of Brockton. During the opiate problem that began really in 2013, 2014. That's really when the Plymouth County Task Force was put together with the CPO and all the different things that are going on, trying to help people who are dealing with the different issues that are going on. So our job is to make sure that we can prosecute cases as best as we can, and at the same time, it's to help the kids that need the help the most. And these kids nowadays are dealing with all sorts of challenges, and they have to go to school, and they have to make sure that these kids who are witnessing things, terrible things in their families sometimes, dealing with kids who are overdosing with their parents, or people who may go to jail, and the kids who are dealing with adverse childhood experiences, all the different issues that are going on. It's imperative that we help these children so that we can stop the cycles of the issues and the problems that we see here, not just in our county, but in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So in order to get in front of drug issues and drug problems, child abuse, domestic violence, trying to get help to the kids before they enter the criminal justice system, and trying to make sure we can get them the resources that they need. So that's why I'm proud to work with all these great people and have Handle with Care, so that when our first responders, when our people show up, or the kids show up at the school, and we've trained all the schools that they're trauma sensitive, and they can get the kids the help that they need. This is the sort of thing that, in my opinion, is something a little bit different than what you would normally expect from a prosecutor's office. I know that as I talk to prosecutors across the country right now, they're all interested in this. They're all watching what's going on. They're all trying to do this as best as they can. And I think now, especially during the course of the pandemic and the challenges the children are facing of being out of school, now they're back into school, and they are facing real issues every single day. So with the guidance and the help of the support of our schools, here in Plymouth and all the other Handle with Care communities here in Plymouth County, I think that is making a great step forward, so we can get all these children the help that they need when they need it, and we can continue to do our job. So with that, I want to ask Chief Botieri if he could just say a couple of words regarding Plymouth County Outreach and how the trainings are going with that, so we can make sure we get up in personal and help these kids and also the people who need the help in the non-fatal overdoses. Chief.
Thanks, Tim. So as the DA said, we enjoy a very strong relationship with the schools, and I don't think you can understate the need to have that connection and that relationship with the school. We in the police department have what we call kind of a front row seat to the problems that are going on in your community. And years ago and years past, the police officers' duties would be more or less to make things better and then go back and wait for another call. We need to take advantage of that opportunity to intervene, and just by sharing information, I think we're going to change the life of a child, simply by letting the school administration and staff know that something traumatic happened to that child and they might not be on their game today. And we don't want that misread as a discipline issue. We want the children to be given a connection to some type of care and counseling. As the DA said, back in 2015, I think the opiate pandemic, if you will, back then was beginning, and it was pretty obvious by the number of overdose deaths we were seeing, and actually overdose events, not just in Plymouth, but Plymouth County and throughout the country. We were able to put together a collaboration through the DA's office and the Sheriff's Department with a county initiative to put together a program to, once again, utilize that front row seat and that opportunity to intervene, to connect people to care. And that program is strong. It's enjoyed being awarded 2 different grants, and they have a 3-year grant that they're running with right now. So the program's strong. Simply adding this to that program, the ability to share information if you're at a household or you have information, to let a school resource officer know, to let the school know, so they can offer that child some assistance is critical. So highly supportive of Handle with Care throughout the entire county. Most all the departments are on board with that, and we're happy to say our relationship with Superintendent Campbell in the schools is very strong. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Chris.
And Chris.
Sure, thank you, Chief. Thank you, DA Cruz. I've been in Plymouth for 13 years now, and I've been a resident for 21 years. And I have to say, in my educational tenure, both as an assistant superintendent and superintendent, I can't say that I've ever seen a relationship as collaborative and strong as we have here in Plymouth with not only the district attorney's office, but the Plymouth Police Department. Having safe and supportive schools is our number one priority, and I think we do that better than any community around here. The Handle It With Care program, which has been around for many years, we've really embraced that. We really appreciate the training and the support that we received from the police and the DA's office to implement that, and it's really made a difference in how we respond and how we support our students and families, not only for domestic issues, but for a variety of issues within our community. I just want to thank the DA's office and the chief again for just a wonderful collaborative relationship. Really brought a lot of resources to us. We meet on a regular basis to really think about how we can proactively support our families and students. And again, this relationship is second to none. So I really, really appreciate all of you for this, and really want to thank you for the many years of work with you. Thank you.
Melinda?
Good morning, everyone. We are so excited to honor the work that the Plymouth community has done over, the last decade to make sure that our schools are safe and our communities are supported, and we are developing the network of caring adults that provide support every day to our kids and families here in the town of Plymouth and across our county. And we're able to do that through the resources, through the district attorney's office, partnering with schools, partnering with law enforcement, and it truly is a community-wide effort. And so we are grateful to be here to celebrate the work that Plymouth has done with their Kid in Need program, now recognized nationally as Handle With Care as a result of the work of our partners down in West Virginia. We are just thrilled to celebrate this community. So thank you all for the work you do every day to support kids and families across our communities.
Congratulations.
Good work, guys.